Building time. Building time. Who will win and who will fall? Find out when we burn the wall. It's building time.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Building Time. This is the show where me and Stampy can't have to build in time.
Wait, do that again, Squid. It looked like I was wearing your party hat. Look, saying that.
That's, that was the joke.
I'll
just stand behind you. There we go.
Hey, I've had it. That ruins it. No, wait, let's try. Do it again. Come here. If we do that at the same time. Okay, this is never going to work, okay? Welcome to the series where we need to crouch in time. No, look, you used to stand still. Look, stay there. And I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to go crouch. And every time I say crouch, you got to crouch, okay?
Okay, yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Crouch. We did that surprisingly well, actually. I am impressed with ourselves. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't
perfect,
as bad as it could have been.
It was fun. Right, I'll repair that. Anyway, what are we doing this week, Stamps? What are we doing?
Building in time. Building. What we do every week.
As we do every week.
But no, we're actually doing it differently this week, aren't we, Squid?
Oh, yeah, we are. We're doing 3 separate builds this week. We're going to be spending 5 minutes on each build. 3 times 5 is 15, so we're still going to be spending 15 minutes, but they're going to be a lot smaller. But it should be pretty exciting. I think they're going to be 3 different topics as well, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, but first, we have a small matter of last week. And last week was a bit of a weird one for votes, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week, the gods of YouTube decided not to like us at all. So what happened was there was something that went wrong with YouTube, and they muddled up all the votes. But I think they still worked out all right. We had to wait a couple of days for them to, like, you know, catch up with the whole YouTube system thing. But yeah, we've got the votes in, and Stampy is going to tell us who won? Tell us, Stamps. Come on.
So basically we got the video and the votes had a bunch of views, but then like it all suddenly dropped down. So we went from like 20,000 votes to then 3,000 votes, and then so it was weird. So, but we're gonna go with it anyway, and so we've agreed that whatever the votes were are official. And the votes were Squid got 38,000, and I got 54,000. Yay! Like before we started, I was like, Squid, should we just go with what the votes are? You know, knowing full well that I had won if we did.
Is that why you said it?
Well, I mean,
So
we'll check back. They said they're going to update it again. So if it suddenly switches and Squid has 1 million votes, you know, like above me, then you know, maybe we give you like we'll put a half slab on or something and give you half a point.
4.5. That'll do for me. Oh man, this arena, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every week. We have more and more of a trek. We should do like a railway system soon, Stamps, to get to our little building.
But you know that would be like less than half as fast as just flying there. You know, like this is like the quickest way to get anywhere. I mean, you can ride your little train and I'll fly above you like a superhero. But look at this. Look at these.
Very nice.
Look at these.
I mean, the symmetry's off. Before we started this as well, Stamps built them the wrong way around.
Don't say about that.
So we had to spend time rebuilding them.
We were literally about to press record, and then I built Squid's here, and then mine there, which ruins the pattern. And Squid was like, "Oh, you did it the wrong way around." Anyway, let's go.
At night for the next 2 weeks, Stamps. He would have been tossing and turning in bed. His OCDs would have kicked in. I mean, they're still not symmetrical, Stamps. I'm giving you minus points for this already.
But how they? I couldn't look. There's 3. I'm fitting 3 squares in a square. There's no way to make that symmetrical.
No. I meant like mirrored. I meant like okay. So the 2 boxes should have been 2 here. And then
no, you see, I'm doing it. See, I'm always about fairness, so they're exactly the same.
Okay,
you see,
okay,
because this one's closer to the wall, so it's exactly perfect. This is perfect. Don't make me. Come on, seriously. I was going to spend half the video rebuilding these, and you know I will do that. I mean, maybe if you were there to help me build them, we could have done it the way you wanted it, huh?
Well,
what were you doing, huh?
Otherwise, this still would be the wrong way around. I should have waited. till in the video. I know I should have done that. Anyway, shall we reveal the topic?
Yeah, well, let's reveal all 3. And so the way this is going to work, I'll just explain this quick now before we start. So we have 5 minutes to build each, which means we can only spend 5 minutes on each one. It's not 15 minutes to build all 3. As soon as 5 minutes is up, we've got to switch. But we can build them in whichever order. So there's going to be, hopefully, if this is done right, there should be 3 themes.
It's not going to be
but we can do them in whatever order we want.
Okay. Right, okay. You ready?
Yeah, let me...
Oh, wait a minute. Stamps, give us some of his secret potion before we start, so...
Right, I'm doing it. I'm pulling it. Ah, the chicken!
Ta-da!
Alright, we're going to build a chicken. Oh, hello.
There we go.
Hello. Right, off you go. Right, what are we building?
Sweet stall, a fish tank, and a maze.
Ooh. Okay. They're 3 very different things,
very different.
aren't they?
Should we go?
Yeah, let's not waste any time. So the first 5 minutes is going to begin right about now. Right, my timer has started. I have muted Squid, and so I need to pick one to start with. Let's start with, let's do a fish tank. Fish tank's going to be, I think that's going to be one of the easier ones, I would reckon. So I'm going to start off by doing that. So I'm going to do it on a table. I think that'd be good. So remember, I've only got 5 minutes to build this entire thing, so I have to be really fast. But if I do like a table like this, and I do a giant fish tank on the top, and I could build, I don't know, I guess I could just throw fish in, like just normal fish. Obviously they don't swim, and then I can put some squid in there as well. This will be big enough to kind of have a bit of a squid tanker as well. So let's just go and try and get this done. And I guess while I'm building it, I can also start thinking about some of the other ones. So there's the sweet stool, and then what was the other one? Oh, and a maze. The maze is a bit of a confused one. I guess the maze could be anything. I guess like I'm kind of tempted to do a bit of a traditional hedge maze because, you know, when I think of a maze, that's the thing that I think of. But maybe there could be like an exciting thing in the middle of the maze that you're trying to get to. And then the sweet stool, I could maybe base it on my sweetie pie. Did any of you see that in my lovely world? I built a sweetie pie shop, and I had all a bunch of different sweets in there. The problem is, I don't know where I'm going to remember the names of any of those sweets. let's just focus on one thing at a time for now then. So here is my fish tanker. I think I'll go one up higher. I think just to make it kind of fit in with the table, just so it's kind of a similar scale. And then I need to go and just fill this thing full of water. And so I think the easiest way to do that is to fill this full of dirt at first. And don't worry, I will get rid of this, and then I can go and put the water on the top, and then if I destroy the dirt, the water is going to go and all stay exactly where it needs to be. And I've done the outside of this fish tank pretty fast, I think, so I should have lots of time to go and add some details, but I can't move on. If I finish the fish tank, I am not allowed to start building anything else. I got to spend a full 5 minutes building this, and then a full 5 minutes kind of building everything else as well. This is fun. It kind of makes it a bit more exciting. Right, let's go and add in the underneath of the fish tank here. They normally kind of have like some sand and maybe some gravel as well. I could go and grab some gravel and sort of scatter that around the place as well. Where is gravel? It is here. So let's go and kind of do just sand and gravel on the underneath here like this, kind of just randomly around the place. A bit more gravel there and then some sand there. So there we go. This is the underneath of the fish tank, and now comes the tricky part, which is the fish itself. Is probably one of the hardest parts of this, because I could throw just kind of like fish into here, but, you know, they're just going to be sort of lying around. So I guess I could start off by putting some squid in. Hopefully they'll still be here by the time squid comes out. And I guess I could add some seaweed in. That could be quite cool. Once again, it's kind of difficult to do because it's such a small build. It's hard to add much detail, you know, because, yeah, it's just such a tiny thing. But this looks quite good, actually. If I just kind of add some seaweed around the place here like this. I mean, it'd be good if I could add like a tiny pirate ship or something as well. And I just can't really do that because there's not much room at all. But that's looking okay. I might actually change the bottom of the fish tank to something other than glass. Let's just change it to I gotta think quick. Let's just do some black stained clay, because why not? I had to decide something. That looks a little bit weird, being able to see the sand and stuff through the fish tank, but I think this is probably almost done. Can I add item frames? I couldn't really add item frames under the water. I mean, I could change that so it's not grass underneath. Right, I might just do that. I might just go and add some carpet down, and I think rather than replacing it with wool, I think literally just adding down carpet is going to be the easiest way to do this, because I literally have just over 1 minute left before I need to move on to my next topic. I don't have time to really add too much. I'm just going to add some orange carpet around here, and I might kind of alternate between orange and blue because they're the two colors I randomly grab. So let's go and start thinking. What should I do next? Let's do the maze next, shall we? And what sort of maze? Oh, I could do an invisible maze. Did you ever see my my maze master game I did? You know, where I use fences to do an invisible maze? That might be a fun trick to make Squid go and do the maze, but I don't know if he's ever played that game, so he probably wouldn't know what's going on. So let's go now, and let's go and add some fish in the fish tank. I guess I can just put them on the outside randomly like this. So I'm not going to be able to put them on the inside, am I? So this is kind of the best I can do, is just add item frames and put just fish randomly around the place here. It really does drive home that this is a fish tank, though. But I now have under 15 seconds left on the fish tank. But I think this is looking pretty much done. So now I'm just going to get the materials I need in order for my maze. So I need fences, and I also need fence gates. So let's go and start grabbing them. And there we go. The time is up. So I am now going to reset it. And there we go. The next timer is going. So we are now on build number 2, which is going to be my maze. So I need to remember how to do this. So basically, if you have a fence and then put carpet on top of it, you can't walk over the fence. It kind of blocks it if you have a low ceiling as well. So I'm going to do a maze where you can't actually see any of the floor or anything. Well, you can't see where the walls will be, but you still need to try and make your way to the middle. So I'm not going to base the design on my maze master game because, you know, I've already done that. I want to do something different. I'm just going to use the same concept of using the invisible walls just to do something a little bit more interesting, I guess. So if I kind of now just go and fill this entire floor here with these actually, no, I don't want to use fences. I want to use fence gates because then that way I can kind of alter it because then that way I can choose which doors are open and which ones are closed, which gates, sorry. Then that way I can choose which path he's going to be able to go in order to try and get to the middle. So let's do these round like the outside like this, I guess. If I go to here and then do this one along here, and then that way I can just open some randomly, then that will be the path he can use to get to the middle. Actually, let's do them just in straight rows and just say he needs to get to the end. He needs to get from one side to the other, because I think the area's too small for you to need to try and get to the middle. So let's just go and do these along here like this, and it's going to make an invisible maze. Hopefully he's going to like this, because I don't think he's seen that game before, so he's going to find it cool. And once again, I know I'm really trying to just build thinking about what Squid's going to like, and he doesn't vote, so it doesn't matter too much, but I think it does kind of matter. So now, let's go and add some of these, let's go and open some of these randomly. So that one there, one down here, and then there, and then maybe this one, and this one. This doesn't really matter. This is basically just making out which path he can use to get from one side to the other. Right then, so now what I need to do is go and add my carpet down, so I can use whatever color I want, but it does have to be carpet. Let's go and let's do a cool design. Should I do just a face? Let's just do a funny smiling face, shall we? So let's go and get some face colors. And so this is going to be for this skin, and it's kind of tricky because I don't think I can place it. No, I need to be crouched in order to place it on these gates. So I need to kind of go and crouch around and do the entire thing like this, because otherwise it's not going to let me place it. I'm going to instead open the gate. And I need to be careful here because I've used over half my time for this build, and I still have a lot to go. I need to still decorate this face. I'm just kind of filling in the pink wall first, but I also need to do the roof. Without a roof, this game doesn't work because you can just go and walk straight over it anyway. So if I run out of time and the maze isn't working, then I'm going to lose a lot of points here. And it's going to be tricky because when you're voting for who you think won, you kind of need to bear in mind all three themes, you know, all three builds. Because, you know, this might be really cool, but, you know, you might not like my fish tank or my sweet shop or something, so you kind of really need to bear in mind all of them. And hello, I thought I saw something sneaking up behind me. Looks like there's a horse come to join me, and the new mascot of the chicken has joined me in my game as well. I guess there's going to be just a chicken living down there, and I have to be very fast. So let's go and do some brown at the top here. We can pretend this is some brown hair, I guess, whereas brown is here, and I really do want to try and make this look like a face, because otherwise it's going to look pretty ugly. But I have to be super duper fast now. I have 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the time, and I still have a lot to get done, and all of these animals getting in the way are not helping anything out whatsoever. So let's go now and just try and add the face in. Let's just go and do an eye here. I just do it like that, and then let's just go and do the same on this side here. We're just going to do blue eyes because this is fine, and then we can go and do a mouth here like this. There we go. This is the weirdest maze ever. And now let's go and add some. Let's just do some glass. I think is going to be the best thing to do on the top. So let's go and grab this, and I need to build it on this level here. I think this should block me. Yep, there we go. It's not letting me walk through, so I can't go over the edge, but I need to go and fill this entire area in with glass. And so the challenge of the maze is to get from one side to the other, but I got to get this glass done really fast. As you can see on the timer, I have about 30 seconds left on the time in order to get this maze done. I think I can do it though. I think I've almost managed to get it done. I was right up onto the very edge of time though, and what a weird face I have made. That is one of the strangest faces I've ever seen. If I have a bit of time, I might go and try and decorate it a little bit. I got about 10 seconds left, so let's go and make the hairline look a little bit less weird. Oh no, I need to crouch. I was not letting me crouch. I was in flying mode. That's why. There we go. And that is that's time up. There we go. There is my face done, and I now need to press reset, and the next one is beginning now. So now I need to make the sweet stand. Right, okay, I'm gonna be actually. Does it say sweet stand or sweet stool? Sweet stool. Okay. I'm going to make I was thinking of making a stool, you know, like a chair, but out of sweets, but I think that might be a bit too crazy and I won't have time. So let's go and do something a little bit more traditional, I guess. I want something interesting about it. I could add some fireworks or something. Let's just make it really colorful, shall we? Let's just go and grab a whole load of these colors, as many as we can, and let's just go and try and build something colorful. So I'm just going to start building. I don't want to make a traditional sweet stool shape. I'm going to go a little bit random here and a little bit crazy with these colors and just kind of see what I end up with, to be honest, because I want to build something quite big. It'd be quite good to build one of these quite impressively big because I've only got 5 minutes. You know, kind of the bigger the thing is, the more impressive it is now because you're like, whoa, how did you manage to get that built in the time? So that's the little opening there. And that's where people will come and buy their sweets from. And then this is kind of the back. And I'm kind of making this whole area a little bit too purple. Let's go and try and shake up a lot of these different colors to make it feel a lot more random. And I have no idea what this is going to be. I will be honest. I did not have time to think properly about what I was going to build, but I didn't have any time to waste just thinking about it. So yeah, I'm just placing blocks. And let's see what this ends up being. Like, it might end up being rubbish. In fact, I think it probably will end up being rubbish, but we will see. Maybe this will end up just being some really cool inspired thing. I doubt it, but I guess we'll find out. So this should be the walls high enough. Let's just kind of try and go in a little bit like this. And I'm really building this actually in a very similar way to the sweet shop I did do in my lovely world, because I really made sure I used lots of random colors on that. And I was kind of happy with how it turned out. So hopefully this will turn out pretty cool as well. If I was walking down the road and I saw a place that looked like this and it was selling sweets, I think I would certainly go in and have a look. So let's just go and add some more around the top here, just like this. Add in a few more random colors like that, and then a little bit more on the front here, I think, as well will look quite good. There we go. Here is my sweet stool. So I need a way for people to get in and out. So let's go and add a doorway in here. And I guess I should do the floor on the inside as well. So what I might do to make this a little bit more interesting is to add down a redstone lamp as well as some pressure plates as well. So if I go and place all of these around here, and then that way every time you step on it, it's going to light up the floor as well. I always think that's always just quite a cool effect. And I have just realized that my timer has for some reason stopped. For some reason my timer has frozen, which means I have no idea how long I have left. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep building until I hear Squid talk to me, because then I know that time would be up, and then I'm going to stop. So this is actually a little bit scarier because I have no idea how long I have left to build. And I actually think the same thing happened to Squid in the last episode as well. So now it's my turn to experience it. Luckily, it's only on a smaller build. So let's go and add some torches around here as well. And I guess I should add the most important thing, which is, of course, the sweets. And if you are from the US or you don't know what the word sweets means, it's basically candy. It's basically just another word for candy. So that's what I need to go and add in now. So if I add some chests back here, just like this. And what I might do is alternate between normal chests and redstone chests, because you can the trapped chests, because you can actually use them in order to put chests directly next to each other. But where are they? I thought they'd be here in redstone. Oh, here they are, the trap chests. So you can see that. Then that way I can make a row of chests directly next to each other. And then up here, I'm going to just do all of the different types of candy. So let's go and pick some kind of candy-looking things. I guess these all kind of look like they could be candy. That could be some bubble gum or something there. So let's go and add all of that in there. And let's go and look at it from the outside, because that's really what does matter the most. That looks okay. It doesn't look too weird. I might go and change some of the floor around the outside of it as well. Let's just go and add some. Let's just do wooden planks, because why not? That's one of the first things I saw, because I have no idea how much time I have left. So let's try and just get at least the front of it done. And I don't want to destroy all the grass and place it, because otherwise I might end up with no ground around the outside, because I think I'm probably getting very close to running out of time. I will have the timer on screen for you, so you know how much time I have left, but I have no idea myself. And I think overall that looks okay. I should probably add a sign down and go and name the candy store. So sweet, I'll call it Sweetie. No, I'll call it Sweet and Nice, I guess. Sweet and tasty. This will be the Sweet and Tasty candy store. Is this gonna fit in? Oh, time is up.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Squid, I did what you did. My timer froze. So I was waiting for you to speak to know I've run out of time. It's scary, isn't it?
It's very scary.
Don't look.
Have a look.
Don't look. Stop cheating, right? That's minus points for Squid for cheating. I knew you were going to cheat this week.
How can I cheat by looking?
I'm joking.
You can't prove anything. Oh, man.
I'm joking. Right, are you ready to do what needs to be done?
I'm ready to burn the wall.
Right, burn the wall!
Burn the wall!
Burn the wall!
Burn the wall!
Burn the wool.
How did you find it?
That was good. That was a fun challenge. It was a little bit nerve-wracking. I got a little bit nervous, but I had fun with it. I had fun. And I just saw yours. You built a big cake.
What is that?
Should you want to start with mine?
Yeah,
okay?
I'm really intrigued.
I think
what is
I can
this?
imagine you might want to know what this is. Okay, so this is the maze. Okay, so no, come down here. Come down here. So you need to get from one side of the face to the other side without going over the edge. Okay, so go ahead. Go do the maze.
What do you mean without going over the edge?
You got to walk to here. You got to walk to me. Okay, no, not around the outside. You can't go around the outside. Only in the maze. Huh?
What is it? Has it got carpet blocks?
Yeah, so it's an invisible maze, you see?
I'll just run forward. I bet I can get it if I run forward. Here we go.
No, so you're going on the outside, so you're cheating. I told you you're going to cheat. I told you you're going to cheat. You can't go on the outside.
If I run forward, I can find... Oh, nearly there. Just going to go a bit to the right. Oh, wait. Yay! I did it!
I don't know why I did it at a person's face.
That's brilliant, mate. That is brilliant.
Right, should we see your maze now? Should we do it in order then? Should we go through...
okay.
Switch between them?
So this is my maze.
Find all 3 golden nuggets and eat the cake.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, I found one. That was easy. I found another one.
Oh, there we go.
And I found the other one. And here's the cake. You see?
Yay!
It's a very small area to build a maze,
yeah,
isn't
it is. Got an objective in there, so I'm quite happy.
Right, let's go. Okay, this is my fish tank. It's pretty self-explanatory. I did it on a table. There's squid in there.
That's nice.
The only way I could add fish was put item frames with fish in. Yeah, and then there's a bit of seaweed in there as well, and some squid, of course.
Nice. What order did you do your building? Actually, I'm quite intrigued.
So I did fish tank, maze, sweet stool.
Oh, okay. Started with a fish tank. That's pretty good. I did mine last year. It's a bit rushed, but yeah, this is my fish tank. So it's a treasure chest. There's
that's cool. What's this?
There's a blubber fish. It's a squid
fish. Is it? Are you sure?
You can see the mermaid. Her head is floated off. Here.
Wait a minute. Can you put item frames under the water?
Yeah.
Oh no! I put all my fish on the outside. I didn't think you could put them on under the water. I thought they got destroyed.
Yeah, you can put them under. This is my mermaid, but
that's crazy. Can you put paintings on? Sorry, I'm just experimenting now. Oh, you can put paintings under the water as well. This is like a whole new game, Squid.
Oh man! But yeah, I put the mermaid went wrong because when I put water on her, the levers fell off and the vines fell off. So
she's still beautiful to me.
Yeah, she's still beautiful. So that's my fish tank.
Okay. Right then, this is my sweet stool.
How'd you get in?
I went for you can come inside. There's a little doorway here, and you can look at the floor as you run around. Whoa! Okay, you can't see very well because it's very. Let's do it a bit darker. Whoa! Look at that! It all lights up as you run.
Does it?
Yeah. These are redstone lamps.
Oh yeah. Oh cool.
If I get rid of these a bit, just to demonstrate. Let's see. Whoa! Incredible bonus points for lighty floor, I would say.
Oh man! Then we got Skittles. Nice. Jolly good.
Pretty
cool, man. Pretty good.
Pretty much. That's it in a nutshell. In a candy
wrapper.
In a
sweet shop. And here is mine. So
who are these?
Outside.
Are these the bakers?
These are the bakers. This cake's already laid out. Yeah, they're doing testing at the moment in the corner. They're nomming.
Just eating.
So yeah, that's the cake. That's the sweetie shop cake shop.
Right, so that is all 3 builds. So remember, when you're voting for like all 3 as like a collection. So maybe you think that Squid did the best sweet shop, but you prefer my maze. Like it doesn't matter. You got to look at all 3 as a whole and think who built the best 3 builds. So make sure you bear that in mind when you're doing your voting.
I'd say vote them each out of 10, and then like add up the score. Because if you look at them all together, then it's quite hard. You just look at the builds individually, give them the rating and then add them up. Yeah.
So, but you can do that in the normal way. So there's just going to be one voting page for each of us. There'll either be a link in the description, or you can click just the little icon in the top of the screen and click on vote for Squid or vote for Stampy Cat, which is what I would do. Sadly, there's no pigs to vote for this week.
Oh, no. I really want to know what chose you to do this face, though. Like, who was the face from? Is it modeled from yourself?
No, this is an original face. Are you saying that I got wonky eyes? These little tough. So I'll be honest, this is a little bit. So I built a mini game in my lovely world, no, it's different, but it has a similar concept. But no, it wasn't a face. It wasn't a face. So that game was where like, so it's actually, if you look underneath, it's gates. So you can switch them. So you can choose whichever route you want. Okay. And so part of the game was you'll change the route and then people need to make their way to the middle. So the game was pretty different, but the whole invisible wall concept was the same. And I wanted to make it different. So I was like, I'll just build a big face. I nearly ran out of time on this one. So there was those little two tufts were like a very last minute addition for the hair.
That's pretty good there.
Anyway, let's go. This is like almost half an hour, Squid. Should we leave? I think they're done. This is enough building time for this week.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
No, stop it. Cut it out. There's one more thing we need to mention. A big thing. So next week, the next week's building time is coming out just around the same time as Star Wars. So I know that everyone's going to be equally as excited for building time as they are Star Wars. But the big thing about it is that we're going to be doing a Star Wars special next week. So we're going to be using the Star Wars texture pack as part of the mashup pack. And so, yeah, make sure when you're leaving suggestions, make sure they are Star Wars themed. But it's going to be a traditional 15-minute build again.
Yay, back to normal. Let's go. Anyway, let's go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next building time. Bye!